Pound of Four Loco Gold, I'll meet God.
Okay.
Conspiracy!
Making fun of somebody. Who are we gonna make fun of first?
Let's make fun of Anna.
Yeah, that would
The
be
U.S. government.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Your whole life a goddamn conspiracy.
bitch.
What?
Bitch.
Today we're talking about none other than conspiracy theories. The darkest of the dark in our time, 2021. All right, guys. Let's see here. Do aliens exist? First question.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a very, I don't know, it's just like, to me, it's like so ignorant of us as human beings to think that there's like not possibility of life like somewhere else, like.
There has to be.
There's
at least,
yeah.
Let's not get Anna started on aliens.
The aliens,
This
no,
bitch
the
gonna go
aliens
off
built
on
the
that.
pyramids.
They've already like found bacteria living on
What?
like asteroids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I think there's definitely gotta be
aliens
some
exist.
kind of evidence, because it's like, but you gotta consider also what would happen if that information was released. Like, what do you think people would do? You know,
The
it's just
Federal.
mass-
Wait, what was it? The Galactic Federal.
Dude,
Oh my God! I got
Okay,
one
but-
thing to say about this. All right. Okay. Joe Rogan. You guys listen
Yeah,
to him?
yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I'm like decent with Joe Rogan.
He kind of
Yeah.
scares me.
He's scary and he lies a bunch.
He
But
can
anyway,
keep
he was
the
on with
shit.
Elon Musk. This is like
Yeah.
a month ago.
Musk.
And here's what he said. He
Elon
said, listen.
Let's hear
I'm
it.
trying to prove a point
Oh,
here.
no, we're
man.
listening.
Go
Listen,
right
I'm
ahead.
listening, bro.
Okay.
Elon.
The mic, the
He
mic is
said-
to you.
He said the percentage, how much percentage-wise do aliens exist? He asked this to Elon Musk. You know what Elon Musk said?
100%.
Just guess.
100%.
Just fucking guess.
4.
53?
0.
Are you
Elon
serious?
Musk, the man who's taking us to Mars, the leader in the
Self-destruction.
space age, the richest American alive. I mean, other than Jeff Bezos. Okay.
Yeah.
They're kind of in a
0.
race.
0. So, I used to think aliens existed, and then when I hear Elon Musk say that there's 0%
Okay.
that they're real, it's just.
This is what I think though. I think he thinks like they all just like self-destructed. Like they eventually like
Aliens.
They got
exist.
Well,
so-
he's saying, he's like, if aliens existed, they would show up right now. 2020 was the craziest year in my belief in the freaking world history. So why didn't the
I was
aliens
just
show
in
up?
my room.
Space is so vast. It's like,
Yeah.
how far away they could be. I don't
Like,
know. I mean,
cause-
it's a tricky. It's a
why
tricky
not here?
topic.
But you know what trips me the f out? Like, how do you know? Shut up,
No, what's
Bodhi.
up? What's up?
Listen, Kate. How do we know what's true and what isn't though? Because like
Yeah.
everybody can imagine shit, you know?
Yeah.
And everybody has an imagination.
Mhm.
So if I were to like tell you right now to just like think of something
Yeah.
like random, like you would imagine that in your
No,
head.
absolutely, absolutely.
So like history and everything like that, how do we know that that's real?
Hey, Anna.
Are
That
you
has nothing to
kidding
do
me?
with aliens.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all right.
But that
that
makes
is-
sense.
that's
but that's
shoddy,
a valid
really? Yeah,
answer.
'cause it's
Because-
all
this just
because how do we know
this
that's
God is
true?
dead.
Oh my
God
Because
is
if
dead.
we knew,
Luis, or
Sorry, my bad, dog.
Lucas.
if we didn't experience
My name's Lou.
If we didn't experience it though, how do we know that it's true? Like
I see.
factual?
It's word of mouth. We believe everything in our lives because of word of mouth.
Exactly.
And now that we have
Absolutely,
phones, I mean, there's a lot of other things. But yeah, that's how you believe it. It's like, well, he said it because he studies it. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Documentation.
Why do you put such a high standard on aliens? Why do they have to invade us? Like, what if they're just like...
What if
There's
there's-
still
What if they're
lizards
doing
and
their
shit,
own
like
thing?
Yeah, what if we're
dinosaurs?
just
Like,
their
there's still
experiment?
65
Like they're
million
just
years behind.
watching if we're gonna self-destruct.
Okay, that's the thing. Are we okay? Where's the in between, monkey? All right, because we haven't found Bigfoot, right? And that's what I
Yeah.
want to go to next. Do you guys think Bigfoot's real?
Fuck,
I
fuck
think
yeah.
like the possibility, yeah.
I don't know.
We just found a yellow
I don't know,
penguin.
man.
You think we're gonna? You think we're gonna? Yeah, no. There's the first yellow penguin ever found today.
New deal.
And you're telling me? You're telling me? we're-
See this today is history.
Today is history, but tomorrow might be Bigfoot. You just don't f***ing know.
Among the unexplored crevices of this fucking world, there probably is some sort of creature similar to that of Bigfoot.
Why haven't we found it?
I don't know.
I mean, where's it?
What if we did?
But
Bro,
what
what
if,
are you
what if we
telling
have
us?
and then like the
5% of the
government just
Dude.
hides everything?
There's
But
so
doesn't
many
say
animals
him.
discovered every year.
The government
Yeah.
hides everything.
You've only
Like,
did
legit,
fucking
the government hides
explored
everything.
5%.
Yeah.
I just
Exactly.
don't think they know their
Did you
own
know-
shit neither.
Did you
They're
know
just
that-
like, what the?
Okay, the CIA released documents
Hey, the PIA.
proving
Oh.
proving that
Ray.
so like the energy like never dies. And
Mhm.
so like that's why like law of attraction and manifestation like whatever like works.
Okay, horoscope girl.
The guest
And,
here.
Hey,
The
next
guest.
So-
topic.
it's all up, bro.
Hold
It's
on,
all
quick,
up.
quick.
Commercial break.
It's all up, man.
Hey, we're coming. Hey, I'm coming.
Yo, is he coming? Hey, pick
What the shit?
That
Hey,
was smooth as hell. Next topic should
Hold
be
on, I wanna
astrology. That
take a
shit's fake
sip.
as
Yo, are you really Jewish?
Dude, it's strong.
Yeah.
Yo, what up,
Why don't
Debbie?
you believe me?
Hey Solomon, can
Oh,
you cut
I-
this
dude,
part
I
out? Solomon,
love-
can you cut this part out?
Should we tell him?
Yo, do you care if it's
smash
cut?
my arm open?
I think you should cut
Put
it.
that shit back up.
Hold on, I
Yeah.
was gonna look at my boyfriend.
I don't give a fuck. There's eye
Here it
holes.
comes, here it comes. Yo, where's the other one?
Yo, get a mask on. Get a mask on.
We're in a pandemic.
Go! Oh my God.
Fucking tall.
Look at that.
It's
fucking
Carter! Carter!
It's farther kill pause.
Well, hold on, get him in there,
Okay,
Louise.
I'm over there.
Oh, watch out, you
You
hit the
don't
mic.
know the mic. I have not seen any of you guys.
It's been a while.
Hey,
Yeah.
watch out for Baymax though.
Don't fuck with Baymax, bro.
Yeah, all right.
Anyway,
Bill
Alright,
Max,
we're
the
continuing.
realest motherfucker I ever come across, man.
Let me make sure we're still going. Oh yeah, we still going.
Can Baymax get a seat somewhere?
Yo, bro, I got a lap.
Dude, Claymax.
All right.
Climax.
It is literally just clay.
Okay, Carter. Do aliens exist, man?
100%.
Yeah.
Of course.
Dude, smart guy.
Aliens are
Smart
on Earth.
guy.
Yeah, smart guy.
I would have to say aliens are probably on Earth right now.
On Earth, yo.
As we speak.
Are you an alien?
Yo. QAnon. Do any of you guys know what QAnon is?
I don't.
no.
Like I've
I
heard
believe,
it.
I've heard it,
I have
but I'm not
zero-
overly
You
familiar
gotta
with
be
it.
kidding me, dude.
I've heard like the skim of it. I was like, that's stupid. And just blew it off.
Isn't it kind of like Reddit, but
Okay.
illegal?
It's like what QAnon basically is it's Q, right? And all of his followers, all of his weird ass followers. Anyway, so Q is somebody high in the government, but nobody knows who it is. That's who he is. And my welding teacher right now, like at my, cause I'm going to trade school. He's full on QAnon. I mean, you would be surprised with stuff they believe. None of you guys know what QAnon is.
No.
Dude,
Oh my gosh, we are ill prepared for this. Oh, okay, should I move on or should I keep talking about
I
QAnon?
don't know, man.
No, yeah.
I'm
Is my
I'm in
Hey, man,
Just
do-
explain
do
it
what
to
you
us
gotta
real
do.
quick.
And I'll tell you if it's bullshit.
Oh, it's
Bullshit.
100% bullshit, dude. I mean,
What the
he said the earthquakes, like literal earthquakes, are actually government
Hey,
bunkers
hey,
blowing up.
hey, listen here. Earthquake.
Can you believe that?
anything could be possible
Hey,
though, but that sounds
Like
like,
you
a
get
little
a
far-fetched.
bite of your monster.
How the fuck you biting liquid?
How the fuck you sit in the vaporizer?
Oh, here's.
I ate the chapstick
Okay.
today. Shout out Joe Diddy.
Shout out Joe Diddy.
Joe Diddy. Oh my.
I ate the
I hope he
chapstick.
do
Hey, is Napoleon Dynamite real?
No,
We don't actually know.
He's real.
I mean, how can we know?
How is it not just the
It's not
Mongolia effect?
Yo,
Mongolia.
Oh no, the
expand-
Madonna. Wasn't it
expand
Madonna?
on that, dude.
What is
Mandela. Like
Mandela?
Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, oh yeah, Mandela effect.
That's weird.
How
The
do you know
Mandela
he has the
Mandela effect,
margarita
do you
effect,
believe in
bro?
that?
Dude, the
No,
margarita.
It's
You
every
don't?
nation
Hold on,
in
guys. We gotta
Africa.
hear.
Why don't you just
The
say it?
Mandela
You gotta
effect?
say it.
You don't believe in the Mandela
Magnola.
effect?
Just tell me what it is.
Oh, here she goes.
I like
Tell
that
me,
place
tell me.
Cardi
No,
said.
let's
What
hear
did
it,
you
let's
do?
hear it.
What the
You
did
don't
you
know
just
what
do?
Bernstein- Wait.
Give me that. What did you just do? Oh my.
Oh, she broke
No!
Okay.
Alright, what else we got?
I'm sorry. Anyway,
Oh, we got. Okay,
the
tell
Mandela
us.
effect. So it's like
Oh my
a
god.
Don't worry, we're gonna call bullshit on it. Just wait.
No, I think it's real.
It's yeah,
Well, let's
like
hear
I
it.
think it is too because like it's like a group of not even a group of people, like millions of people remember certain things like differently than they actually are.
Like, pull some
And like the
examples,
one
man.
like well yeah, the
Nelson
one
Mandela.
that fucks with my head is like the Berenstein Bears
Oh, yeah.
cuz it's like It wasn't Berenstain.
Or like
ever.
the-
It's like Berenstein. It's like
yeah, you remember it different.
Like
yeah,
the
but,
dude,
like,
listen, like the
so
dude on
many
the.
people do.
When you remember the dude on the Monopoly box, do you think of him with like the monocle?
Yeah.
Like everyone
No,
does,
he doesn't
but
have
he's
it,
never
does he?
had a monocle.
And, like,
yeah,
But like a lot of the population remembers him
Exactly.
with the
And
monocle.
then
ADHD.
Fruit
No,
of the
no.
Loom, like there's no
Ever?
cornucopia.
No.
I can
That's
I can
bullshit.
understand
Dude,
where
look, I'll pull it
conspiracy
up.
stems from, but I don't think it's that deep. Personally.
Yeah.
I
It's
think people,
weird.
people
It just like
they
it's
advertise
weird.
things different.
No,
in,
exactly.
Like,
So
areas
sometimes,
too.
yeah, you just got different images.
Okay, I gotta dig into this. So, Mandela effect.
Mandela
what?
effect, yeah.
The Mandela.
See, I've never
Like
heard of that, and I
What?
was trying to
There's
study
a
up.
movie
Yeah,
about
that's a
it.
pretty
Yeah.
commonly known conspiracy.
See, there's
I've
no
never noticed-
Like the thing with Nelson.
I
Mandela,
did.
Yeah, I
they-
always thought it had a
I mean,
fucking
it's
effect.
like-
I did too,
So the
but-
Mandela effect, like the actual effect, is like, it's like you're in a parallel universe. Like
Yeah.
that part is bullshit.
I think parallel universes are real.
I
Okay, but like
agree.
the
I mean,
actual like
a
the
black
definition.
hole. Sure.
Freak out, man. The actual like definition or whatever that it's supposed to be is like you blink and then you're in a different universe. So like the old one you were in was like
Oh, I would
Bernstein
think-
Bears. And
I would
the new
think,
one's,
like, you sleep.
Bernstein.
Yeah.
It's Stain. It's literally STAIN.
Don't care
But
when
then
you
it's
wake up in the new one.
I don't know about like every
But like
time,
that's
but,
what
like,
it's supposed to be or
the-
whatever. Like
the
you
thing
blink
that
and
I
you're in a
think is,
different
like, when you
universe.
Sleep, it's
So like that part
dying,
I call
and you
bullshit.
wake
Yeah,
up,
well,
that's
I
weird.
call him
like
that too. I mean,
another
that just
chance of
doesn't
life.
But
work.
there definitely has to
and
be
you just
like
your
something.
energy, like your karma is just the energy that you're following.
You guys are having fucking different conversations.
Yeah, yeah.
It's too
Stay
bad,
on
bro.
topic
Yeah,
here.
we
Okay,
stop.
No, it's
my
my bad.
my friend Jude.
I love Carter.
I know, Jude. He's dating my friend Alyssa.
He dug in
What the
on
fuck
a
are you
crazy
doing?
conspiracy. I don't know
I was
if this
having
is
a
true.
sip.
It's called the stoned ape theory. You
Oh,
guys
that's
ever
a
heard of
good
this?
No.
I've
Okay,
heard of it, but I don't
so-
know what it is.
So the stone ape theory, because people want to prove evolution and how human beings are so different from every other creature. Because a human being can be anything.
Yeah.
Like you want to act like a cat, you want to act like a fish, you can go do that.
Oh.
Like we have, but you look at a panda bear. A panda bear is always going to do the same damn thing. Like so you just know it. But with a human, they could do anything. Like I could,
Unpredictability.
But anyway, so monkeys.
They took psychedelics.
They ate mushrooms,
Ate some
and then over time they evolved into
Oh, I
humans through
have
eating
heard
mushrooms.
about that.
Do you believe that?
Yeah.
No.
Does that make sense?
I don't.
Well,
I
I can
don't
see.
know.
I think just
like,
their their mindset just like they just
Yeah.
fucking.
Isn't that how they said like a language was invented? Like there was no such thing as a language until they took shrooms and then they started
But
talking.
it's a theory, isn't that
Yeah,
for
I mean,
sure?
But I call mega bullshit on it because it just.
Well,
Why are we still doing it?
Yeah, I call
Why
bullshit.
didn't people just
Yeah.
keep, eating mushrooms? Because now it's,
it's
like only
literally
certain
still a
people.
thing. What the
Sure, but it's not everybody.
dude? Some of our world leaders microdose.
Some of our freaking Rush Limbaugh was on OxyContin, dude. Everyone's like most people of power are on some sort of drug. Like Hitler was on meth, cocaine, heroin, like everything, like legit. So like if you're in a place of power, you already know that they're doing like every type of drug.
Everything with moderation, As long as you don't
Weren't we just
OD.
talking about evolution?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
and then
What
we got
happened
into
to the monkey?
psychedelics.
Moderation, regulation. That's it.
So what do you believe in? You believe in evolution?
Oh no, man. Trust me, dude. I dive into this like anytime I can. Like,
You don't believe in evolution?
dude.
Where do
Okay.
humans come from?
Yeah, where do we come from?
You gotta let me fucking speak.
I'm letting you fucking speak.
All right. So
Sullivan.
I mean, dude, 2020 depressed me so bad. Both my great grandparents died 2020.
Jesus.
My dad got his fingers cut off. All this depressing shit. And we
Fuck.
didn't even get to graduate. I mean, that was
Yeah.
bold.
That was
That was
bullshit.
Wait, so you don't believe
See,
in
you're
evolution?
fortunate, but
My
like
grandpa
us,
died too.
No,
Shut
I
up.
feel bad.
Like I didn't even get to say bye to Heiner or anybody. Like I was just like, okay,
Yeah, no.
hi
100%
people I don't know. I'm gonna get my thing and then kick you out of the world. So I got super depressed. So I thought about everything, and I 100%. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily believe in like the Christian God, but I
Oh,
do
yeah.
believe that. I mean, and here's another conspiracy that we're getting into.
God bless.
Is everything random?
What do you mean?
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm saying, is life random?
Oh,
Because
is
if
that-
you're an evolutionist,
Oh, shit.
everything's random.
How? In what sense?
Because we
there's
just
no higher
automatically
power
evolved.
Yeah, so
That's
that's
like
like
natural
yeah,
selection.
that makes sense.
yeah.
Everything's
So
nature.
you're talking like, yeah, no, I get that.
It doesn't make any sense. How is everything so perfect?
I think everything's perfect.
Yeah,
dog.
I mean, people die, kids. Get
That's
born
literally
deformed,
why there
but
was
what I'm
just
saying
barely
is,
an outbreak of that just killed off like fucking millions. You
But
know?
if it was handled perfectly, like as perfect as
that
it
was
could have been
that
handled-
was a human. Like World War II happened because humans.
Yeah, that's true.
That
Yeah.
COVID happened because of humans.
Yeah.
Humans did that.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not perfect.
Yeah, how was
You
it?
think humans purposely?
I'm not, but I'm saying the world works. Okay, like all these spinning planets in space and this massive place.
Okay.
And we haven't found any other like life forms outside of the
Do you
Earth.
believe
And
the
if
universe
like,
is
bacteria.
infinite?
That's a
I don't know, man.
Okay,
I really,
say it
I
is.
can't say yes and I can't say no because how do I know?
Say it is, then
Yeah.
theoretically somewhere there's gonna be a planet that's like the perfect distance from the sun in the perfect solar system to sustain life.
They already found like
Here we are.
super
I mean,
Earths.
it's all.
And they already found
but
like,
it's
other
all
planets
like.
that are just in good as conditions
So
as Earth.
aliens.
Did you know if our oxygen was just off a little bit, or we had a little less?
Yeah, I know
like,
exactly. That's what I'm
H2O,
telling you. Like, if
all
the
the
universe
buildings
is
would-
infinite,
would
the
just
probability
blow
of
up.
that.
You want to know why?
But then, how are you gonna blame it on
Oxygen
someone
holds
like a
concrete
god?
together.
Like, where does
Yeah.
God come from? That motherfucker just showed up out of nowhere and created Earth. Like, that doesn't make
Everything-
sense.
You think
If-
God came from evolution?
Concept of
Okay.
God is
But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Evolutions
If
of gods.
there's a God, why did he only make one planet habitable?
How do you know there's only one habitable planet?
That's what I'm saying. That's why.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
Yeah,
what we were
but-
saying.
But that's
before.
the thing. Maybe
Why
it's
is he
all.
gonna make all these decorative rocks in our solar system? Like, what was the point of that?
Or do you want to hear
They're kinda
something?
I mean, you guys are trying to shut me down when I know just
No,
as
no,
I'm
much
not,
as
Yeah.
you.
I'm not
What's
trying to shut you
shutting
down.
you
I just have a
down?
different viewpoint. I'm
Yeah, different.
Y'all
I'm
wanna
more
hear, you wanna hear
atheistic at this
something
point
like
in my life.
weird?
No one's attacking you.
What if, okay, theoretically, no, listen, we, like, none of us actually
Yo,
exist.
let's all talk with our
And-
hands now.
But, stop.
Starting now, I'm telling you.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say, like, none of you exist and it's just all in my mind. Like, have you ever thought about that?
Well, yeah.
Like,
but
it's all, like, everything is just in your mind and, like,
You ain't
nothing
never-
else.
I think everybody probably has thoughts like
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
you think the world revolves around
I know
you.
good
but
therapist.
we
It's
all
like-
have our own
well,
lives.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
like,
is
ultimately-
weird. Like,
I know a good therapist.
The
world revolves around
yeah, I
kidding,
might
I'm
need
just
one.
kidding. I don't go to therapy.
Okay,
I need to
Come on.
I kind of view myself like I am my own God as I am my own Satan, just on a moral standpoint. Like I make my own decisions. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
like-
have your.
Yeah, I have my own moral compass, and that's somewhat of like that probably falls more in line with like an atheistic Satanist belief. And I know that's probably not something you like very much.
You can't do it. It
I
just
don't know,
doesn't.
man.
Okay, think about
That
it.
doesn't
Okay,
necessarily like.
Wait, what's the
Well-
definition of atheism? Is it not believing in any higher power?
there's no-
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
this
more
is
like
all
a-
just here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Crazy.
well,
That's
I mean,
bullshit.
Sometimes I might
No,
take a
you-
little bit
How
more
is
of
that
like
bullshit?
It just
Bro, there's
doesn't make
scientific
sense.
explanation.
Well,
yeah,
this
sometimes
sounds
I
like-
might take more of like an agnostic.
Okay,
also
what
like-
if God just showed up? Then everybody would believe him, right? They'd be like, "Oh, fucking God! Oh my
Yeah.
God!
Yeah.
Oh,
You know how many
and
fuck-
then you would believe in him, right?
No! So many
Well,
motherfuckers would clown on him. No
Yeah.
one would
But
actually.
the thing-
He's
yeah,
not valid. He's not valid.
Yo,
He's
take a
not
poop
valid.
in front of us. Turn that poop into wine. Turn that poop into wine.
Yeah, I love Eric on.
So if someone comes down and tells you, he looks at everyone and he's like, "You are your own God. You're creating your own path."
In his image. That's what.
In
they always
my
say.
like, you know, like if so say like I'm talking like in his perspective, like in my own, like here's my guidance. I'm trying to give you the purest form, but you guys are your own gods, you know, because you're creating your own. You're creating your own like life, your own universe, whatever you want.
What I gotta say about that, like, okay, anytime I get super depressed, this is the one thing I always go back to. All right. Did I create myself?
No.
No, I mean,
Right,
I
right. You didn't
necessarily.
create yourself, so you really don't
You can
have. I mean,
yourself.
like everyone's like, oh, I'm fucking entitled. Like all these rich people, all these,
Yeah, no,
you know,
absolutely,
killers,
absolutely.
like all these
Like,
basically gods on earth. They're
We're all
like,
mortal.
oh, I fucking, this is all my shit.
yeah.
You didn't choose to be
No,
here.
no. for
Exactly.
real.
You didn't. So with my belief with like suicide is whether you believe in God or not, it's fucked because you were given a body, right? You get to control your body. You could say, you know, whatever, but like, you didn't choose to be here, right? I mean, it's
Maybe.
just
No
Then
one knows.
Maybe.
Why
No
does
one
that?
knows.
Why does that make
I
suicide
don't
fuck
think-
then?
Yeah, that's
because
what
you're
I'm
killing a life that you did not create. If I
Yeah, but you didn't ask for that life.
into the
Yeah, so that's kind of my thing where I'm falling a
Yeah.
little bit more.
I mean, but you have like I seriously I believe everybody is here for a reason. Everybody.
Yeah.
Why the f did God create a mosquito? or a roly-poly, what do they do?
Get eaten by
Flies,
an animal.
flies. I fucking
Listen,
hate those
I'm
things.
not God, dude. Don't
I'm
don't
just
come
asking,
at
oh my
me.
God.
I'm trying to live a good life because if you don't believe in God, if you're just an atheist, and we're all gonna die and go nowhere, like your consciousness is just gonna end.
Well, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
like, what is the point of
If
believing?
it's just
Okay.
gonna end, then let's all
Think
kill
about it
ourselves
on a
right now.
higher
Yo,
picture.
where's my knife? Let's
Think about it on a higher picture. Like, what is like the greatest thing? Like the greatest person ever lived, and they did like the biggest thing imaginable. Like, name a person.
Gandhi.
Gandhi. Okay.
Gandhi was actually like kind of a piece of shit though.
Okay, name a
Why?
different
Yeah,
person.
see.
Name a different person.
A lot of people are pieces of shit, dude. I
Okay,
mean,
just name a
but
great
you can
person.
say that
Michael
with anybody.
Cera.
And
Michael
that,
Cera.
like,
Okay,
that doesn't work.
Michael Cera, what he did for the earth and acting and all that shit, that's not gonna matter in like a few million years when, since I
Nah,
believe in
bro.
evolution, we keep evolving and like human race,
How-
like
we
that
haven't
shit doesn't
actually
matter.
seen evolution though.
Yeah,
We have,
but
like,
Why are all the monkeys not like us? Why are there still monkeys? Why are there still
evolution
cats?
takes millions and millions of years.
Are they
though,
just
bro.
the less evolved? Like for some reason they didn't evolve, but we
human
did.
existence
Because-
in itself is evolution. Do you think we're still pushing in wheelbarrows? No, bro. We're driving trucks with a trailer.
There's more to evolution than physical appearance. Like, look back at like the 1700s or whatever, like when some religions were created, or like 400 BC when some religions were created. You told somebody something, they're like, damn, I believe that.
And that's
and
why.
now, like, how many atheists are there now compared to 100 years ago?
Whoa,
That's
there's
because our
so
minds are
many
evolving.
atheists.
Our
now.
minds are evolving.
I don't know if that's a
Like, we have a-
evolution, but
they're
that's
not
really
evolving. We're just getting
That's
fed
like
more
I think we're getting
That's
smarter.
like
I mean, we're all
adaptation.
addicted to
That's
our
like- yeah,
phones.
That's like
true. That's like-
adaptation, but
yeah.
like still, like that falls under evolution.
Yes,
so
I
like,
believe in
we have a
adaptation.
phone. Like I can Google
100%.
anything I want. I could see fucking naked ladies right now if I wanted to, because I have the availability to information. Like they didn't have that 100 years ago, so they didn't get the freedom of choice to believe what they want.
Let's do that.
You know?
I want to see naked ladies.
So hey, I got a
Oh,
question
right.
for you though. Since you don't believe in evolution, how do you feel like? What's your theory on the Charles Darwin crows?
Okay.
Like, have you heard that theory before?
No, explain it.
Are you talking about? Is it crows or is it finches?
No,
It's finches. That's what it is. I thought it was
Joey,
crows.
what
Yeah.
is it?
All right, so there's like these 4 like islands.
That's
that
not
made each
evolution. That's adaptation.
that your
Yeah,
car.
that is adaptation.
All he proved was adaptation. He didn't actually prove that they
You didn't
evolved.
answer.
Because
Yeah, but
if I'm in the
evolution-
sun
sorry.
all day, and then I
I'm
have
fine.
kids and they're in the sun all day, and then
Stay fine.
let's say 5 generations down, my kids are gonna be darker than I am. I mean, I'm white as fucking snow, and my kids are. But that's adapting to your surroundings. Everybody adapts to your surroundings. Everybody, everything. Like if you live in a smoky area or something like that, your lungs will try to adapt to that stuff.
Not the
I mean,
Doberg.
I don't believe in evolution, but I
Oh,
certainly
fucker
believe in
died.
adaptation. I just
Okay.
none of us are gonna live millions of years to see see this cat that another cat, and then they have a cat baby, and then it keeps going, and then it turns into a
I've never
tiger.
seen a cat. I can promise you that. How many dogs have you seen smash?
No, no.
Yo,
Dogs will
No.
smash
It's
people.
like-
Anyway,
That's evolution.
I want you to keep going though, because I'm glad
That's
you agree.
evolution.
It's evolution.
It's adaptation.
I
You
think
can call
no,
it adaptation, but it's a
adaptation-
slight form of evolution.
Adaptation
regardless.
It's
evolves
like-
into evolution.
Adaptation
Yeah.
would be like they start building fucking nests over their head.
But
It's
like-
like
they are
adaptation
hidden from the
like-
sun.
and then the process.
Their bodies
and then
naturally
evolution.
protected them
So
from it
they're
by
like,
going
they
darker.
work
That's
together.
evolution.
Well, I mean,
Adaptation would literally be building a roof
Like-
over your head. Like that's adapting. Evolution is
Like-
my grandkids are gonna be dark.
well, yeah,
Like-
because
That's
over
not
time.
that's not adapting.
Hold on, I want to hear his point.
It's both.
Okay, so they had to have evolved to be on those islands. Like, you can't just adapt and grow a longer beak, or adapt and grow a beak.
Well,
that's
you're
for
gonna have a
killing
hard
animals.
time, and the ones that are stronger, because guess what? Your DNA is always changing. Did you know that? Like
Yeah.
from taking drugs or taking anything or just living, your DNA changes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be corrupted, and in a lot of ways that causes cancer and other things, and then you fucking die. But like, I do believe in the what is it called, the fittest, the survival of the fittest. In a sense, I believe that, and if you believe in God, it's messed up to think in that way, because it's like, oh man, people that are weaker than other people are gonna die. But another thing is, if we evolved, why are we so nice to people? I mean, humans can be.
Because we have the right to be.
Yeah, like
We live in Stansbury in Utah in America. Why am I gonna be angry?
I'm saying
what's
that
wrong
like
with being
like-
nice?
if there was 2 chickens stuck in like a cave, eventually they would can kill each other and eat each other. Humans,
Well, if they
for
didn't have
some
access to
reason,
food-
it's not it's not
I think humans.
it's
might
not
be-
an evolutionary
I
trait to
forgot,
be
like,
like,
the
oh,
third animal.
you know, we're
There's,
both
like-
gonna die.
There's like 3 animals or mammals, whatever it is. There's like dolphins, humans, and then there's like a third or something that have a
Elephants.
higher mindset. I think it is elephants actually. That have a higher mindset to be able to do more than just wake up, eat, fuck, sleep. Like that's what all animals do pretty much. Like that is their natural instinct.
That's how they
Dolphins,
keep going.
You can f***ing create a movie about a dolphin and it's gonna go like hang out with a friend and like go pufferfish and get high off the pufferfish or whatever dolphins do. Like they
Yeah.
actually have minds and they do shit. Elephants do the same. So there's like those 3 animals that don't just fuck around. Like we have access to food. Like we can be vegetarians if we want. We don't have to eat meat and all that
But I'm
shit.
saying we have
Like
the
we're not
choice
mad
to
at
do
each
that.
other. We don't have to eat
If
each
evolution
other.
was real, we would all be killers.
Dude,
We would all
And
be
if it
these
wasn't against the
disgusting
law and you'd be
creatures.
put in prison
Okay,
to kill
but-
someone and eat someone, there'd be a lot of
Yeah.
cannibals.
You actually die from most people actually like they
Pretty
can
bad.
change from cannibalism. Like cannibalism is like it messes with your body. It's like
Is
if there
9/11
was a
an inside
creator,
job?
he's like, what?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said, was 9/11 an inside job?
Oh yeah, back to conspiracies. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I kind of forgot we weren't on a
Satanism.
Christian slash.
Yes,
9/11.
Dude, 9/11,
What is it?
100%
Liz,
inside
so
job. 100%.
What about the
think?
Las Vegas shooting? This one, a lot of people
That
don't
was
really
tough.
talk about.
Okay, the Las Vegas shooting was a guy that got all the money, that got the woman. I mean, his wife was pretty high, you know? He got what he wanted, but he's like, what's the purpose of life? That guy was a true atheist because he's like, what's the point? I make money, I get a wife, and there we go.
You don't think that was an inside job though?
No, what it was an atheist guy that was like, what's the point? There's one thing I can do to be remembered. You know why most people are school shooters and most people, you know, decide to do something like that? Because they want to be remembered. And that's one of the easiest ways to be remembered is from cruelty. Like, we're all going to remember Hitler. And probably generations after that are going to remember Hitler. You know?
And then there comes a point where you don't remember Hitler though.
Yeah, but for our generation, he's what is, you know, pushing a lot. Like,
Off topic, but what's your opinion on Julius Caesar?
he was a propagandist a lot. Like, I actually read his book. He did one where it's the one where he went to Gaul, which was, before that, it was Gaul and then England. So it was where we come from, most of us anyway, because most of us come from English blood. He went in and he asked the government, he's like, hey, give me money and I'm going to save these people, these cannibals. Because guess what? The Gaelic people, they were cannibals. You know what they did? They had chests with tree sap and they kept the heads of their enemies in a little box in their house. So when people come over, they're like, yo, you want to see fucking Julie? Or whatever. But like, Julius Caesar, he had a part to play in history or the evolution of the planet in a certain sense. But I mean, he got killed by his own people. So and that's another thing that I have to say to you, Braze. Do you believe every action has every
Reaction?
yeah, every action has a reaction?
Oh,
No.
so like,
No?
Yeah.
Like to a technical sense, then yes.
Yeah.
But like,
So you don't believe that?
well, to a technical sense, yes, you have to believe it. Because if I move my foot this way, the bed is gonna sink a little bit and the blanket's gonna move. That's the reaction.
Yeah, and like if you
So, like, to a
abuse your
technical
body as a
sense.
child, you're gonna die when you're fucking 60.
Say that one more time.
If you abuse your body terribly when you're young, you're gonna die when you're 60.
Well, I mean,
It's-
like yeah, like
Like
if you think about it like that.
They found,
so
they
so
found
that
how
almost
to
proves
reverse
God,
aging.
because how did the world exist?
What do you mean?
I'm saying every action has a reaction. Everything that we do affects this planet. Everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like the world is so complex. You could think there's aliens. You could think, you know. I'm sorry. I'm going off topic. He
No,
went
you're fine,
into
man.
he went to 9/11, dude. I could talk about this for hours, man. Because
Yeah.
this is all I've been thinking about. Because I'm like, okay, I'm still young. The world's all fucked up. None of us may actually be able to find jobs, and even those kids that are going to college are dropping out because they're like, oh, I got a degree in a job that I'll never actually be able to get. Like it's all
Or
corrupt,
love.
dude. Like, well, I think everybody can find love in a certain sense, but I think keeping it is hard. You know, it's pretty fucked up. Like my friend. Shit.
Poor soul.
you're doomed to die.
Bro, I'm just fucking.
No, man, shut up.
Say how it is, man. That's what I'm
See,
trying.
say it how it is,
Because,
man. for real.
okay, and why I believe in God is because
Start
if
your
I
own
didn't,
religion.
I have to pee.
I would be a depressed wreck. You gotta pee?
How?
You're gonna say that? Say it in the mic.
Yo,
I have to pee.
Take the mic with you.
Yo.
Should I take it with me?
How long do chicks take shit estimate? Don't say it. Don't say it.
So
Why are we going so off topic
So for
again?
us, it's like what? Like a
40
minute?
seconds.
Where?
How much more to the left?
Okay, time
The
me.
only
Ready,
reason
set,
that's
go.
Right there.
Man, but like, what's your opinion on like Abrahamic religions on a wider scale?
Well,
No,
I
what
want to hear from you guys, dude, because Carter's leaving to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Dude, I know, I'm outie.
How long
You
you
go
gonna be
rogue
there?
or what?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
2
You
days.
what?
2 days. And I'll just be off the face of the earth pretty much.
Fuck yeah, man.
Living.
Dude, you're going off the grid, man?
Yes, sir.
Dude, I want to go to the, what
Wait,
is it,
what
the
the fuck are you
Dominion
doing in
Republic?
Hawaii? Like you're actually steady going off the grid?
I'm just moving there.
Oh.
It's so cheap out there. Like, it's the same.
No
It's the
way.
same to pay rent in Hawaii as
Bro,
it is in St. George.
Dude,
Really?
dude.
So, like,
Who
I'm
said
a
that?
cool-
Is anybody
Yeah,
else
a
over
little
there?
bit.
I lived in St.
Are
George.
you going there alone, or
Whitney's coming.
just you and her?
Uh-huh.
You got a job planned out?
No, but I have enough money to live for as long as I want.
Not a baby.
For as long as I need.
So that's what I'm trying to do.
Until I get a job. I'm gonna get a job soon.
I'm getting 10K saved up, then I'm moving the fuck out and figuring
Hell
something
yeah,
out.
bro. It's a move.
See, that's the thing, dude. I could go do something like that, but I feel like, in a certain sense, I have to do, like, because all of our lives, you could say they're insignificant. You know, you're gonna, I'm gonna go live this epic experience, and I'm gonna fucking die. You know, that's it.
Well, for me, it's like death. Knowing, like, accepting that is almost liberating in a sense.
Yeah, you're going to die.
And I'm
You are
gonna die,
going to-
and it's like, for me, personally, like, you know, obviously I do take a little bit more of an atheistic stance on things, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I think my life's, like, pointless, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think there's a point to it to some degree.
Right?
Disbelief in the God of Abraham, at least, just stems from, like, what I feel is, like, betrayal from those kinds of religions in my life, you know what I mean? Not necessarily, like, you know, just, like, on a wider scale.
We're getting so deep.
No, we are, and I
We're
appreciate
talking about
that,
life,
you know what
man.
I mean?
We're
Like,
supposed to talk about conspiracy theories.
yeah, you know, and I kind of, like, accept some aspects of,
Is
like, the
that-
satanic ideology, you know, and I hope that doesn't, like, offend you or anything, you know, just...
Satanic what?
Well, just, like, on a, you know, have you ever looked into atheistic Satanism?
Well, see, you gotta before you say it. No, I haven't heard about it, but before you tell me as a believer in we're here for a reason.
Yeah.
That's what I believe.
Yeah.
So you can be Mormon, you can be you know, you can cut off your dick, whatever. You have the choice and the ability to do. I'm saying, hey, Braze, shut the fuck up, man. Let me finish my point. What I'm trying to say is that me as a believer in a creator is that you can do what you want.
Yeah.
You, all in all, I can try to inspire you, but when it comes to me forcing you, I'm the up one. When it comes to forcing, that's why, like,
And I appreciate you.
I have
being
problems with the
accepting.
Crusades because they force things on somebody.
Yeah, and it's wrong.
When you know, if I'm forcing something, I'm killing you in a certain sense. I'm killing you for what you want to do. I can try to inspire you and be like, hey, I think this way, here's my evidence to prove it, and then you can follow me, but that's what I can do. So you can be a Satanist. I don't even know much about it, and maybe it's what we should all believe, but, like, yeah, here, just explain it.
Oh, just like atheistic Satanism?
Yeah.
Well,
Because
for
if
me,
you believe
like,
in Satan, then there's a God,
I
right?
don't believe in Satan because that would be fall more on like a theistic Satan. Like Satan's more of like a figurehead, and you know, and it's not like I identify as a Satanist or anything. It's just interesting in me as something like, for me, you know, I'd work into my life a little bit because it's like, you know, living in such a Christian world and such a Christian country.
Dude,
it's like
it's
for
not
me,
a Christian world anymore, bro.
to some
It's a
degree,
Christian community.
in you know, and especially
You
growing
think
up
so?
in Utah, it's like Satan to me almost represents freedom. It's more of like a figurehead type deal in atheistic Satanism.
Satanism just has a bad name because it's Satanism.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
you know,
Atheistic Satanism isn't like.
When you say
Pray to
Satanism,
Satan.
though, it's like
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
tough,
bad
you know what I
name.
mean?
That's the bad name.
everybody sins, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody bows down to Satan in a certain sense. We all do. That's the crazy thing that human beings, regardless of anything, whatever the Abrahamic Bible got right,
Yeah.
it's that we all sin every day.
Yep.
Like you'll f somebody over. It's all about everybody else. Like if it was just you, then whatever. But like I fucked over Lucas. I stole from Lucas. I stole somebody's wife. I coveted somebody's car and I grabbed it. You know, or I killed somebody's kid. We're all satanic in a certain way. It's part of who we are.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But anyway, I want to hear more. Like I don't.
So
know,
is death the gate to just like a different life? like.
None of us know that.
But-
Nobody
Yeah,
will
there's
know
no-
that.
No, no,
On
but
this,
that's the-
in this dimension, nobody knows that.
So the thing that I was talking about, like, hella earlier, I think before we started, is, like, the midnight gospel theory, where, like, he thinks that, like, death is just you calling it, your body or yourself, like, your whole consciousness calling it quits in this world, and then going up and choosing something else, and just, you have no, you can't remember it, like, and then in the midnight gospel, like, TV series, like, I've only watched, like, I can only get to, like, the 3rd episode, and I get too scared. Like, I'm just like...
Well, they get deep.
They get
deep.
Dude, that 3rd episode me up so many
What's it called?
times. Midnight Gospel, it's on Netflix.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
podcast
But
that they
it's-
add
yeah.
a cartoon to.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch.
but it's like this real deep, meaningful, like, theory that this dude has of where we chose our life. We chose to be in the position we're in.
Mhm.
We're following whatever we create. And so, right when we die, whatever you created, all that shit, you chose it. You literally chose it. Even if it's like the most random shit, you get in a car crash, whatever, you decided that.
You decided like the,
Yeah, and
the
then
end.
Every
Yeah,
action
because-
has a reaction.
And then-
That falls in with like law of attraction and stuff.
And then, but when you die, you just go into.
It exists.
But that's the
as
thing
a
is
law.
you
Astrology.
can actually bring
No,
somebody
it's
into
I'm
has
just-
life.
nothing to
I'm
do
just
with
playing.
astrology though.
Yeah, no, I'm just playing with you.
But yeah, but you know what happens to them after you die.
Well, but what I'm saying is you continue in a certain sense.
Tell me
I mean,
about
if you believe, do you guys believe in family or just like somebody fucking other
I
people,
think
whatever?
human beings naturally are meant to kind of run in a pack in a sense.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? It's healthier for us. and
You ever
it's
heard
like,
of Sodom and Gomorrah?
No.
I don't believe I have.
No way, dude.
Is
I
it
watched
Gomorrah
I
from,
watched the
that
TED
one?
Talk.
Yo, that looks dope. See that's f***ing character.
This is
right
drip,
there,
bro.
Yeah, that is true.
It's a beanie on a beanie.
No, but I just want to say like I appreciate you
Oh,
being
back
willing
to
to
that.
like hear me out on some
Dude,
stuff.
see that's the thing. If
Yeah.
that's
Just
why
take 'em, just
a lot
take 'em.
I don't like a lot of like, you know, Christian and
Yeah.
LDS people
Thanks for wearing
because
your
Yeah. No, agreed.
when you can't open up to somebody,
Yeah,
we're all people.
Yeah, you know, and I
Because-
don't necessarily identify as a Satanist, you know, but I do, like I said, like I accept certain aspects of that in my life,
need to
and
move
I
your car.
appreciate and enjoy it. It's more than it's
My
just like, you know, I
sister's
just
ringing right now.
all I want is just for
So
somebody
right
to hear
now-
me out, and I'll do the same.
But I like hearing your opinion because like without it, I probably would have never. I mean, maybe I would,
Yeah.
but like I would have never met anyone with your like mindset on life, and so I think it's
Well,
it's
see,
good. I
and
think
we
it's
were
good
put
to hear.
into this life. Like I met Lucas in what 8th grade,
Yeah.
and we did some crazy.
No,
stuff.
yeah, man, we've been steady friends since then.
and then you know, and now from me and Lucas being friends, and me and Carter and Luis being friends. Now look, I'm with all these, you know, other people. Anna, you.
Debbie, you.
I don't know your name yet,
It's
dude. I'm
Jake.
sorry. Yeah, it's Jake. What's
What is
my
it?
name?
This is Skater Fool.
I already fucking
See, he forgot
Oh, Jake
too.
Bollard?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the skater.
Yeah.
hell
You're the goddamn legend.
She need to move her car.
Solomon, think about like walking through Stansbury, like the high school, and you just see like some kid
Bye.
that you've been there for 4 years and you've never fucking seen this kid. Where the fuck do they come from?
Okay.
Like, who is that person? And then like, what do they do? Like I've never spoken to this kid before. Like, what do they do?
Maybe they view you the
Or,
same
like,
way. It's crazy.
People who
Well, yeah,
even-
you all think you're in your like this is just my
Yeah, I know it's like a very
world.
selfish mindset, but it's crazy. Like,
What
what
We're all
about
selfish as beings.
Mm-hmm.
Just what we
what about people that like grow up and they're like super sheltered and shit? Like, if you look at a lot of like
But-
true Mormons out here, like no offense, but like they grow up super sheltered
Dude,
and
I'm
they're
not-
just fucking.
I was born on an Amish
Okay.
farm in New York.
Yeah,
The fuck?
this
Yeah.
This dude's got
I'm
the
not even
coolest fucking
close,
story,
dude.
bro. This fool's got the coolest.
And if you guys know what Amish,
Yeah.
they have it fucking
Amish
good,
is-
dude.
oh, yeah.
I mean, you could call them sheltered, but like they are doing like they're living on this earth. They're not like addicted to phones and
No,
other
man.
things.
To
and
some degree,
fucking
I
with
respect the
people.
shit out of
That's
that
sick
because
as
I
fuck.
wish like if I could just throw that shit away, like I would, and I've considered it at times.
Oh,
Well, and I'm not saying
Fucking
phones are
dumb.
wrong. I mean,
No,
dude,
but you know,
all the stuff that we're talking about, we all learned mostly through our phones.
Yeah, like life is about to-
Dude, you haven't said anything, bro.
Well, do you,
I'm
do you
listening.
on
I'm
a,
not big on conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what we ended up
Bodie.
into.
Hey, Bodie. Tell the people what you think happens after death.
Dude, I don't know. I had a half-hour fucking just
Hey, buddy, hold
deep
that thought.
thought in my car. I don't know.
Let it out, bro. Just rip
Just
it on.
let it out,
I-
dude.
Yeah, bro, tell
Anything,
people.
about
dude,
that?
just rip it out on it. We need.
I fuck with reincarnation, bro. Like,
Nah,
you just
buddy,
come
rip
back
it
as
out
someone
on him.
else.
Just hold that thought, bro.
So you,
I don't have it. Oh,
Reincarnate.
And
Yeah,
you
that's.
think,
I
you think
I
like
wanted
your
to dive
energy
into
gets
that,
transferred into some different
Hello,
human being, or
Santa.
not human being, but like some different
Just something
creature?
else.
Yeah, because energy doesn't just
Stone.
you know. So what is it? Fucking talk.
That's what I thought, bro. I don't know. It's a half-hour thing, bro. I don't fucking.
What are we gonna have to say?
If you die and you show up in this
You
room,
gotta talk with your hands, bro.
if you die and you show up in this room, and there's someone who talks to you. He says, "Listen, do you want to remember everything, the history of everything, and like every world secret you've ever wanted to know, or do you want to be remembered on Earth as like a major figure, like a helpful figure? What would you choose?"
Remembered 100%.
Shit, dude.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Damn, I think I'd choose be remembered.
That's
Wait, what was the other one?
Yeah, that's
You're like, really? I choose the same number.
I choose remember. That's my. But yeah, I
Oh.
think I'd rather be remembered.
Wait, what was the other one?
Remember everything or be remembered on Earth for like be a.
Wait, what do you mean
Of
remember
course you're gonna
Okay,
choose the other
so
one.
you know everything that you've ever wanted to know,
Okay.
or
That's
you're
so
like a
selfish.
famous character.
How's that
I
selfish?
want to
Helps
know
people.
everything.
How-
To know
what's-
you're gonna die.
Okay,
and
but
then
you're
what are you
gonna-
gonna do with everything
But
you
then
know?
you're gonna reward
You're
gonna
gonna
reward
preach.
yourself by being remembered on Earth. Like that's even more selfish.
Yeah, because it's just you.
What if you did
Yeah,
something
but
good
what,
though? And
what
you can
use
help
for the
other
information
people?
do I
So
have?
what if
That-
you remember? That's still
'cause you-
selfish to an
you-
extent if you get the choice. If you're gonna be remembered for something, that should happen naturally. You shouldn't have.
Maybe
40
it is
minutes.
selfish, but I would still rather be like a Buddha. Like if someone
Well,
remembered
yeah,
me,
exactly
Buddha,
that.
like I would much rather that than
Like that'd be
remembered.
sick.
Remember-
It was
Then
just
again, I personally wouldn't give.
That's true.
Me neither.
Like my life is so insignificant. I do not give a fuck.
Indiana
I would like to
Jones.
know.
Well, then
everything.
what's
That'd be
your
sick.
plan with your life, dude? What are you gonna do? Just kind of just
Smile.
vibe and feel it, or like?
That's something you figure
It's
out.
not in
Like,
your
there's
brain,
no
it's gonna
there's no
be in a
reason.
accomplished guy's
Yeah,
What
brain,
is the
man.
point of figuring out the answer ahead?
So you can.
It's fun to talk about.
No, it is fun
Yeah,
to
it is
talk
fun.
about.
Yeah, it can be fun, but like
But
there, you have
you're-
no clue if that shit's gonna happen.
You're here now, bro. You gotta make the best of that
Yeah,
shit.
that's
You
what
spend
I'm
your whole
saying, like,
life sitting
exactly.
around, you know, like
You're out here building
Yeah.
plans, doing all this shit, but in reality, what if your
No,
your
man.
flight gets canceled?
I
What if your
adore-
home
I
that you
adore
wanted to go live in,
philosophy.
boom?
I'm a philosophical person.
Well, that
Earthquake
just happens,
ruins it.
dude. That's just a life experience. Like,
Yeah,
my,
but
my,
you gotta live in right now.
Yeah,
you can't
dude.
just start thinking you're
Like-
gonna have all this shit while you're sitting on your ass being fucking who knows what, just because you're planning something in your head that isn't even really real yet. It's not in
90%
front
of
of
the
you.
Dude,
events
this
that
was
we have in our
planned
head
like a
live
year
do
ago,
not
bro.
happen
I
the
didn't
way
think it
they're
was gonna
supposed to.
happen.
Yeah, you didn't.
Sorry, Lucas.
Until-
What did you say? I
until you
cut
took-
you off
you're
hard,
fine,
dude.
dude.
No,
Until
no,
you
say it.
took the present moment and brought this shit here, you had no fucking idea this was really gonna happen. I could have canceled. You tin can could have been too cold.
Yo,
There's so much
I
shit
was
that
scared
could
of
have happened.
cops, bro. That,
Yeah,
that's so.
it's-
But
they've
they're
been
closing
up
it
there.
down, dude. I'm
I
actually.
know they're breaking it down.
Yep.
I live up there.
Yeah, my next video, we're doing a Call of Duty parody where a guy, like literally a guy falls asleep and he wakes up, and we have this epic song, no vocals or anything, but he wakes
Sneak
up
peek,
and,
sneak peek.
and he's in Call of Duty, dude. So that's why we have
Yeah.
the one business that's growing in Tooele County right now
Construction.
is construction,
Yeah.
private building.
Mhm.
It's not building that's gonna make, why do you think I was, coming home from work. Anyway, I shouldn't have said the name. I'm gonna have to cut that. Driving down they're gonna be like, what the I was driving down the highway anyway. He was just a kid, bro. We probably know him. He was in like this gray I forgot what it's called.
Go ahead.
Anyway, he was in this gray little car.
Chevy
This
Cobalt?
kid like no, not
Cody.
it wasn't a Chevy, but anyway, so he had 7 cops on him, dude.
Dope.
7.
Oh my god.
2 undercovers, and then a bunch of cops. 1 kid.
GT.
What does he have, a f***ing nuclear bomb?
Yeah, that
7
that
people.
shit-
No,
that
man,
shit
no.
bothers
You know
me.
why though? You know why that is? Because I'm always like, what the f*** is wrong
He
with
did
our
the
police?
he did the 5-star
Yeah,
cheese
Well,
in
no,
GTA
here,
5.
'cause they-
Yeah,
They
he had
just-
terrorist threats on
Like, I
Twitter.
wonder if this works in real life, and
Go
he just
ahead,
did it
go
on his
ahead,
car
go
I don't
thing.
know.
Dude, you
I
remember
don't know.
also talking about the cops. You know why so many pulled that kid over? Just guess.
Probably had a lot of drugs on him.
A lot of drugs. You know what that requires?
Money.
1 cop.
2.
A singular
Yeah.
cop.
Or 2.
Protocol.
If it's 1 guy, handcuff his and go through his shit. You don't need 7. Oh, get a fucking gun on him!
Hey,
Freaking
man.
out. You don't need.
Hey,
Shit,
man.
Well, what I'm
especially
saying
with
is the county is running out of money because the only thing growing in Tooele right now is private housing. by private contractors. Like that is
That's
it.
true.
So the only way they're actually gonna make money is from somebody
a lot
who's
of
being
our-
paid through the county.
A lot of our county council will also, or what is it? The community? I don't even know.
City
but they
council?
were
not doing
really
anything.
corrupt.
Dude,
No, they
you,
were
you gotta
corrupt.
understand. My parents.
Mr. Saunders on that bitch.
Dude,
Saunders is just he's just a wannabe. He
Dude.
wants to be a communist dictator.
He's gonna watch this
I'm not even
podcast,
kidding.
What the?
some of our city council or whatever, they got caught with hundreds of thousands of dollars stolen from the taxes.
Dude, you were saying that on here, bro. They're gonna see that.
Go right fucking
Sue
ahead.
your
Fuck
ass.
you,
No,
Stanbury
that's why we gotta wear the
City
mask,
Council.
bro.
I wanted a park, not your Ferrari. You bitch.
Dude, one of them's in Illuminati. Did you know that?
No way.
So
How?
I've seen his
What?
signs. I've stolen
The guy
some
that like
signs.
plays guitar and sings.
he's in the Illuminati. I don't know if he sings. His teeth
Shawn
are all
Mendes?
weird,
How do you?
No.
What is your Illuminati? What is that?
though. Bro, I don't know too much about it. All I know is, you know, if you guys go up Settlement
Oh, that temple.
and there's
thing
that
over
little temple thing, that's where they meet. Illuminati followers are basically called Masons. And
there? That's the hidden Mason
Yo.
temple, yeah.
are you alright?
Wait, what?
So I had to pee.
What settlement thing?
Little temple
It's
of-
on your way up Settlement Canyon.
It just looks like a cinder block. It's like one
Yeah.
grave.
That's
Oh, I know
that's
what
where
you're
they
talking
meet
Oh,
up.
I thought that was up on Anaconda.
Oh no, that's at the top of Anaconda. That's like a.
You're
That's
texting
something
somebody?
else,
Yeah, I know what you're
though.
talking about.
Hey.
Solomon.
Somebody needs to take me to this tower.
Yeah, I'm trying to see it.
So-
Too.
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
Yo,
Wait,
that
what's it
tower, dude. Was
Dude,
that
the
Casa
water
loved
tower?
that video, dude.
Yeah,
Is that
bro,
the
that
one we
was-
saw the other day?
I don't know.
Dude, we
Coming
gotta
back from
we gotta
Vegas.
zoom
Oh, no,
a
that one
video
was in
where that's just
Eureka.
in the background.
Dude, I'm telling you, my films, I don't care if they're or not, I'm going to capture the monuments and relics
Bro,
of this area.
put it
Because
into
once this turns
existence.
into house.
What happened to John F.
man.
Kennedy was an inside job.
Oh, yeah. No, one of it was the mob. Do
The
you know that?
mob?
Yeah, it was the mob.
I
They were
really
the
don't
one-
think
thought
they
it
were
was
the
the
ones that
CIA.
did-
Yeah, I thought it was
He-
the CIA.
It was the CIA and the mob.
They teamed up?
He Marilyn Monroe.
CIA.
Okay, why do you think Marilyn Monroe was killed?
Everybody
It's because
fucks
she's
Marilyn
like, I know all, and I'm so sick of it. I'm gonna rat on all you motherfuckers, and then they killed her.
Didn't she have a notebook too that was
Dude,
disappeared?
she Kennedys. I mean, the Kennedys were
Yo,
already.
What Kennedy?
That horny bastard John!
That ever happens to the Kennedys.
Did you guys ever see Irishman?
No.
Damn.
I've seen
Dude,
Kill
there's
the
a-
Irishman.
Dude, Al Pacino has such a good line in it, dude. I got Kennedy so far up my ass.
More conspiracies.
I just
in
want
the
to hear
middle-
everybody's own conspiracy.
What
just real
the
quick.
f- happens in the center of the Antarctic? You know, like that one pilot that like flew over.
Oh,
He's
I know.
he's like there was a big asshole in the middle of the Antarctic, and he like flew in it, and he's like, dude, what was in there is crazy, like an advanced civilization. What like
He was
type
high
of-
on
Was it
acid.
like in the middle of the earth?
or there's another one, like, was there advanced civilization on Earth
Before
before, and then just the climate just was like, F you, and just everyone up?
I think the Egyptians though.
Okay, do you guys believe in climate change?
Yeah,
Do
absolutely.
you think it's natural or humans are causing all of it?
Both.
Both.
I think
That's-
we're
I think
speeding it
both,
up.
yeah.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, guess what? Texas just froze.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
The
And
Antarctic's
that
melting.
hasn't happened in 120 years.
But there was also
Yeah.
an ice age on
But
this
climate
fucking very
change doesn't
Earth.
just
Like,
mean global warming.
Yeah.
Climate change just means radical
Well,
changes
yeah,
of
it
climate.
radically changed. Like, we had mud rain. That was disgusting.
That was all the
wasn't really
Kennecott.
climate change. That was
Yeah.
just like.
But what I'm
way-
saying is that's...
and Kennecott.
We live in Utah, so we get to see that crazy climate. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it'll snow in April.
I guess I didn't have one prepared.
Just say something you believe that you don't think everybody else believes.
Um,
Because that's your own conspiracy theory.
Well, I guess this isn't. Shit, dude. I don't know. It's the start.
We'll come back to.
Private.
So
I was gonna
yeah,
say
I'll
something
go.
about like.
Oh, yeah, talk with your hands, too.
So I think there were advanced civilizations before, but it's just, dude, it's so hard to not just fucking self-destruct, like,
Sure.
or just getting fucked by nature. Like half of
Literal-
Texas just got destroyed just by ice.
You ever beat a game and then you're just fucking bored?
That's not a conspiracy
No,
theory.
you ever beat a game, like you played a game and then you beat it and you're just fucking bored?
Yeah.
That's an advanced civilization. They won and they're just fucking bored. You know what I'm saying? Like
I have
actually,
one.
like imagine you had everything given to you, like everything you wanted was
Cheat
given
codes
to you.
and then
You
you
get
have fun
fucking
for
bored.
5 minutes and then
Exactly.
Dude, like you can apply the cheat codes in Saints Row the Third, shit's boring forever.
Exactly.
I have
That's
one.
true. Yeah, if you ever play the Saints Row games, they just get.
once you get everything, you're just
Let's hear it,
following
let's hear it.
purpose.
So what I think like is like a huge possibility is like when you die that your conscience lives on.
And a pee-pee
And
pants.
that-
In what?
Like
In what?
just exists.
It's just-
like
just
well
like
yeah,
energy.
because like
So that means
Like,
you believe
what-
in ghosts?
yeah. Have you like do you
I
not?
believe in ghosts in a certain sense, but I don't.
Do you think we have souls?
This is your fault, Braze.
Solomon, do you think we have a soul?
Yes.
Yeah, so
100%.
why like then ghosts and your conscience
We are a reincarnation of our parents. I mean, you're half of both, and yet you still
My
get to have
grandpa's
your own
name was
mind.
Luis.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
that's
f with Papa Josh, but I don't want to be Papa
Jake's
Josh.
turn.
Bro, I
Josh
think
Vegas.
life after
Josh
death,
Vegas,
there's
yeah.
none.
You don't think so?
Exactly.
No, bro.
I
So
hope
I think,
not.
so you know when people like, they die, they're like, I was pronounced dead for 10 minutes, I met God, and shit like that?
Oh, I think people are making that.
That was DMT.
That was
Yeah,
the
that's
in your
the
brain
so-
spiking up.
Your brain releases DMT once you, like when you die, your brain is releasing this DMT, and it will like put you on a trip, and there's like 7 minutes of brain activity, right? So you're just going on this DMT trip after you die. And then people are like, oh, I met God when I died. But people will do DMT and be like, yeah, I met God.
What about people that are in comas for like weeks and they're like, yeah, I was just in
Yeah.
his presence for the whole time, like he was comforting me.
the
Like I
thing
still
with
agree. I
trips-
see what
yeah.
you're saying,
The
but
thing
like,
with trips is that they can last forever. And whether it was 5 minutes, that 5 minutes can make you feel like you were in that room for months.
Yeah.
And it's fucking crazy, dude. You can be watching a show and straight up start talking to the characters. Or you can be listening to music and so much shit can just start to click 1 and 2. It's fucking insane. And you just don't go back to a normal thought
It
process.
changes it forever,
Yeah.
essentially.
So that was your theory?
No, that's not mine. Mine's just I just think that your conscience lives on.
So when you die, you're in a
And he
DMT
thinks-
trip
he thinks
forever.
it doesn't. You think it doesn't?
Like,
think it
I
does?
think it's a huge possibility because like where does it go? Where does that energy go?
I don't
I think
think
it
like
goes- I think
the
it goes
concept
somewhere.
of
I know.
life after death.
Every action has a reaction.
It goes into
exactly.
a solar
So
panel.
where does that?
What
where
happens
does
when
it
a
go?
fire dies? When you put the fire out, what happens when that?
No,
Fire
you
is
wanna know?
energy.
A fire is not an intelligent being.
Okay, but
Yeah,
fire
you
is
can't-
energy.
you-
Human, as much as we want to make
What happens
humans,
when a fucking
still
potato
can't.
bug dies? What happens when like?
A potato bug doesn't have the brain function that
But
it
it's
Yeah,
has.
energy.
like you.
What happens when a
literally-
dolphin
Think
dies?
about
Like,
how
the
well
law
the-
of
okay.
attraction exists. Like, do you realize? Do you guys realize that? Like, you can attract anything to you.
is that like manifest?
No,
Is that the
nobody
same
was-
sign as like manifest?
Yeah,
I
and it's
honestly
not
believe in that. I honestly
astrology
believe
shit
in that.
either.
Yo,
It's
that's actually funny because this is
Yeah.
kind of fucked up.
because
'cause-
it makes sense.
Like
Like,
I think
if you
I think
attract,
guys
create
you
things
can
with your
attract
mind.
anything. Yeah.
Oh, I want to
But
hear.
I also
Lucas,
wanna-
sorry,
So,
Lucas.
so,
What
so I
happens
was
after you
thinking to
die?
myself, and this
Yeah,
is kind
yeah.
of
Conscious shoots up into the air and then it's bottled into a Four Loko.
everybody has thoughts like this, but I
die.
was thinking about because obviously
Speaking
never
of Four
watches this,
Loko,
but there was
we
this
need
girl
to
that I was
fucking
working
go.
with, and I was low key like,
We need
yo,
a
if
Four
they
Loko
broke up, like I was
right now.
smoking, or you know, just like one of those dumbass thoughts. It's not like actually, you know what I mean. Little did I know, I walk into work that day, dude comes in, breaks up with her.
What?
Yeah, this was like
See,
2 days ago.
And you
bro.
were thinking about like them breaking up.
Yeah, and I was like, oh fuck, did I
And
do
y'all
this?
got-
You did that. You did that.
Cool.
My
What? Are you
conspiracy,
heading to a
life
dance
isn't
right?
real.
No, we're going
Do
straight
whatever
to-
the fuck you want.
Okay.
Just don't be a douche.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
Did you drive here?
Let's
Yeah.
fucking.
Can you give me a ride somewhere?
I can give you that actually.
Where you want to go?
Okay.
Wait,
Wait,
we're
we have
done?
to do the
Hold
outro.
on, hold on. I
Jake.
need everybody to talk.
What up?
Can I
Just
dance?
Quick conspiracy theory while she's there.
We can continue this. That's for we can
Already
say
gave
our
mine.
options later.
Conspiracy
Yeah,
theories.
Okay,
Sure.
let's say what about the pyramids? You think they're man-made?
You were
Yes.
late.
100%.
Yeah.
100%, bro.
Slavery
Yeah,
is.
I
Wait,
don't
like,
think
late to the
so.
party.
They had to
Okay.
write out. They had to
Aliens
write it out
made
of
them.
existence. They were like, we
kinda
paid the
on
workers.
same- Yeah, a little bit.
I want to know, bro. Why would the fucking aliens come to build a fucking rock triangle?
Because it's in the center of energy.
Yeah, Jake, get it, Jake. Hey.
Bro, I'm not off the Four Loko yet.
I'm done.
Wait,
Yeah,
Solon.
Louis,
I gotta,
you're
I gotta
No,
get
Yo,
I'm
yo,
down.
yo, yo,
Solon.
can I pause for this?
Solon, yeah, go right ahead.
Oh,
Go.
it's Brandon. You want me?
Yeah, you get the first dip. though.
All right, hold on. I'll
that's
say bye.
fine.
And I never even
Yeah, Jake in my life.
Hey, this has been podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in.
first
Till the
time
next
here.
one.
Yo, this is like a. If Carter shows up, this is supposed to be his last supper, bro. But yeah, because he's moving.
Dude, you remember
No.
Carter?
Yeah, I know Carter. I
This
saw
is-
I pressed record.
saw
I
the
don't know
other
if you
day.
wanted me to. But
If,
I
if
pressed
this is
record.
Last Supper, then I'm Judas.
Dude, this looks so sick right now. Look at this on the camera.
Dude, and I'm gonna.
Wait, is it like?
Wait, is that the one about like life after death? Am I tripping?
I think
Bro,
that's-
everything's
no,
about
what's
life
the
after
first
death.
That like
episode,
you literally.
So
like,
pretty.
Yeah, I'll just
Look
explain
how
it in a
pretty.
second.
Alright.
I'm handsome.
Look how
Okay.
pretty.